Jeremy here. Just wanted to share a little bit more context into this Right to Know You program. First of all, thanks to everyone for the great comments and interaction over the last week or so. We have a great group coming together. Some really great people have signed up already, and looking for a few more to build out the team for the session that starts on September 28th. A little bit of background. So why did I start this? So a couple years ago, I was working for another company, and I actually had my own company that I was growing as well, and enjoying some success in both of those things and enjoying what I was doing, but I still felt like something was missing, but I couldn't really put my finger on it. So I decided that I would issue a challenge to myself where I would write for 15 minutes every day, and at the end of every week, I would create one shareable insight that I would put out on my blog, and I would do that for a year. And I committed to doing that, and I ended up finishing 80 posts instead of 52. It was called 52 Musings. Learned a ton about myself, learned a ton about creativity, just the process of making something out of nothing, how to build systems and frameworks for myself to make decisions, how to feel more comfortable in my own skin and what I was doing, and being certain, or at least as certain as possible, that I was moving towards something that I wanted. I was setting goals for myself and staying in touch with myself so that I knew where I was going was where I wanted to go. And before that, I really wasn't able to do that. And it's interesting. You have to spend time with yourself to get to know yourself. And we're running around, we're doing all these different things, bouncing from meeting to meeting, cooking dinner for the kids, getting them off to their activities and sports and all of that. And before you know it, at the end of the day, a lot of what you want to do is just really sit down and watch some really funny television, which I do myself. But we don't have time to kind of have those conversations with yourself. So that's why this is so important. That's why I want to share this with you, because it's literally a key to unlocking knowledge about yourself. And I really believe you can dig in and get to know yourself through writing, and the sharing piece of this is actually almost more powerful than the writing piece. So sharing what you're writing with a larger audience requires you to be a little bit more careful and more thoughtful as to what you're putting out there. Now, whether you're driven by, you don't want to be embarrassed with what you're putting out there, or you're driven by ego, or whatever it is, it still leads you to being very thoughtful about what you're writing when you're putting your shareable insight out there. So that's a little bit of context to why I think this program is so important. It's not rocket science, but we're using team-based accountability to make sure everyone stays motivated and together in this program. We pair each of the attendees with a writing partner, and we also put those writing partners on teams. So you're not alone in trying to just sit there and journal by yourself. You're part of a team, a part of a group that all of us are looking to dig deeper within ourselves.